What is eco art? Have you found it in nature? I personally haven't yet when I take my hikes, but I would love to someday. And so in this video, I'm going to be creating a form of eco art from nature elements and kind of talk to you about how I discovered them. So to get started, my name is Brittany, and if you're new on the channel, you might not know that I am also a college student, and as I'm documenting my journey on my YouTube channel, I am taking a number of art classes. In my current art class, it's art therapy. I was assigned a research paper, and it had to deal with art and how it can be used for therapeutic purposes. Makes sense, right guys? So what I did was I decided to, because of my Sketchin Sunday series, which talks about, well, it doesn't talk, it shows my growth in drawing flowers. I thought that I would do my research paper and project on eco art. And so what I've done is at the start of that journey, I originally had an idea of creating an installation and leaving it in nature. And then I was going to observe how long it stayed intact and if other people on the trail would interact with it or even notice it. And basically I set up the experiment in my backyard just for myself to see how long it would stay together. And unfortunately, because of our current weather moving from autumn into kind of wintry months, there were winds and it didn't last very long, and I knew that that experiment wouldn't work for what I wanted to achieve. So what I did then was I moved to an independent study where I ordered some dried pressed flowers because I didn't have enough in my flower presses. And I will link these in the description box of this video. And then I started to try my hand at creating art with them. And so that's what I'm going to do with you today, guys. And normally for November, I started it last year. I do a nosegay November challenge where I would sketch a nosegay. But for this November, to honor my late grandfather, I talked about this in my bullet journal setup for November. I'm going to do a photo a day challenge. And so every day that I create this artwork, I have been doing a photo a day of the artwork and keeping those in my journals. I'm also posting them on my Instagram stories. So if you would like to see them or follow along for the rest of the month, you can follow my Instagram. That is in my description box below also, and see those whenever I post them every day. And so I just go through my stash of flowers and I find one that I might like to work with. And I've been using these flowers for a lot of things actually. I've been turning some of them into stickers with my tape stickers. I've shown how to do that on this channel. I'll link that video also in case you're interested in that. And then I've been using those on pen pal letters. So I've been sharing them with people. But then I also got the idea to try them on artist trading cards, because I I create those and then share those and swap them. So I'll be doing that also with these. I don't have that many left over though, because I have been working with them every day, and I do kind of take them apart. Like this one, I've taken the little petals or prongs off to assemble the artwork with. But I'm just gonna be quiet now and create this art, and then I'll hop back on when I'm done and talk to you a little bit about it. Okay, so there's my eco art for today. I'm going to photograph this and get it up on my Instagram. But that's what I've been doing since the start of November, and this is what I created for my art therapy research paper. And I thought it was really interesting too, because if you remember, if you've been on the channel for a while, when I did the 100-day project this year, I did a section of it because I did it in chunks, a different theme for each chunk of it. I did a section on mandalas, and when I was doing my research, I learned about how, you know, humans have an extraordinary ability to recognize patterns in nature. So whether it's like the venation in a leaf, or if it's a cluster of you know, flower petals, or the arrangement of leaves, those types of things our eye is drawn to out of a sense of familiarity. And I really enjoyed how that all tied into how connecting with nature and being in nature, and even creating art from nature elements, is relaxing, it's calming, it helps with focus, memory retention. There was just so much stuff in the research that I reviewed for my paper that really made sense to me, and kind of explains why I love being outside and working with flowers. It's why I have so many flower gardens. It's why I'm always drawn to, you know, leaves, the trees. It made perfect sense to me. And so I think I'm going to continue this journey. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use it. I did get another idea this morning for something I wanted to do related to flowers next year, but all of that will come in due time. So please stay tuned, and I'll have those announcements as I finish them or begin working on those projects. I really hope that you enjoyed this little exercise of creating art from elements of nature, and maybe it piqued your interest and you'd like to try your hand at it, or maybe you're already familiar with it and it's gotten you, you know, inspired to create something of your own. But that's what I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!